I haven't been home for that long. Like I've been, away on the festival. And then I haven't been like I haven't really made sure about where all my stuff are and stuff like that. So I'm
Yeah,
still
that's fine.
I'm still finding everything. Uh,
Hi everyone. Sorry about the late start. Just life happens.
yeah.
Uh, we might not be on for as long as we were last week, given the time. Um,
Uh,
so
yeah. And given like the, I'm not last week I wasn't in coming home from festival mode
yeah,
like I am right now.
yeah. So
I'm
uh,
I'm fucking
I
shot.
yeah. So I have found three articles. We're gonna speed through it, well, as quickly as possible, and then have like a little catch up, and then we'll
Yeah.
probably end it after that because
Yeah. That
Max
sounds
probably
about
has
right.
some. Yeah, because Max probably has some other stuff she wants to get on with. So yeah,
No, sleeping. That's
cool,
sleeping, but I'll
cool.
explain why later.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. This is the best my voice is going to be today.
yeah, that's fine. Um,
Um, it's been yeah, like I've been away at a festival, so
so
I'll talk more about that later.
yeah, so a transgender woman whose body was discovered near Brays Bayou in Houston last Monday, 25th of May, has been identified as 33-year-old Persa Amara Conway. Conway's identity was first confirmed by Blackout magazine on Friday, 29th of May, citing social media posts from her family. In a
Oh,
Facebook post shared on Friday morning, her mother, Michelle P. Simmons, described Conway as a kind-hearted, funny, and headstrong like her mama, while mourning what she described as the loss of her daughter at the hands of a monster.
yeah.
It then goes on to say she also thanked members of the transgender community, friends, family, and strangers who had offered support in the days since Conway's death, writing to the transgender community, to our family, to friends, and to complete strangers who have reached out with prayers, love, support, and compassion. As of yet, authorities previously said that they believed the victim was a transgender woman between the ages of 24 and 30 and indicated they were treating the case as a possible homicide. Investigators have also explored whether the body may have been moved or dumped at the location where it was discovered. The
Yeah.
Houston Police Department has not released additional information about a suspect, motive, or cause of death. The investigation remains ongoing.
That's a rough one.
Yeah. Yep. Yet again, another trans person has been allegedly um, murdered. Again, we don't know, obviously, because the investigation is still ongoing. But there we go.
Yeah.
Another person.
Seems to be the case.
Yeah. Uh, so the
You're
last
right.
one, is hopefully a bit of a funny one. But
Yeah.
we'll get to that. A bit more light-hearted and funny because of
That's
stupidity. Um,
that's good. My
so this,
voice is fucking shot to shit.
yeah, I know how you feel because sometimes my voice is like that. It's like, but you try and struggle through.
Yeah.
So this one was in. Ohio, an 18-year-old Ohio man has been arrested after allegedly pulling down a transgender woman's skirt and underwear in front of numerous bystanders, including children, at Cedar
Oh,
Point Amusement Park on
fuck's
Tuesday,
sake.
26th of May. According to a police report obtained by the Sandusky Register, the incident happened near the park's main gate at around 8:30 p.m. The woman told police the man approached her from behind without speaking before allegedly pulling down her clothing, exposing her buttocks and genitals to people nearby. She told officers she believed she was targeted because she is transgender. Police identified the suspect as Marquez D. Williams of Fremont, Ohio. Officers said he fled through the Cedar Point parking lot after the incident, prompting a pursuit. According to the report, officers repeatedly ordered him to stop and warned that a taser would be used if he did not comply. After multiple warnings, an officer deployed a stun gun and Williams was taken into custody. Williams was charged with public indecency, persistent disorderly conduct, obstructing official business, and resisting arrest. Police said several witnesses, including children, were present when the alleged assault occurred. After being evaluated by paramedics, as is standard practice after a taser has been used, Williams was transported to the Erie County Jail and has since been released, as reported by the Sandusky Register.
Oh,
So,
uh, so that was a cunt.
mhm, yep, a capital CUNT.
Yeah,
In
really.
all caps. Um, so that's that, and then the last one hopefully will bring up, a bit of light entertainment. So, a Christian man who sued the government after claiming he had a phobia of pride flags has lost his religious discrimination case. Mark Jennings accepted a job as a work coach with the Department for Work and Pensions (DWP) in June 2024, but began making unreasonable demands when receiving the offer over the phone.
Yeah.
These included not being subjected to pride imagery or hearing colleagues using different pronouns at work. When the DWP refused, he turned the job down. Then
Oh,
tried to sue. A Roman Catholic and evangelical Christian, Jennings, said his faith meant gender ideology and the promotion of trans ideology caused him great anxiety, and that homosexuality and transgenderism is a sin contrary to the laws of God. He also said that colleagues should be asked to remove their pride symbols or that he worked from home during Pride Month.
for
According to the Daily
fuck's
Mail,
sake.
the DWP said it could not accommodate this as staff had the right to express support for Pride. Employment
Yeah.
judge Daniel Wright dismissed his claims of indirect religious discrimination and failure to make reasonable adjustments. Wright said that restricting employees' pride displays would leave the DWP open to claims of direct or indirect sexual orientation discrimination. Clearly, he didn't think about that. Harassment and
Yeah.
direct or indirect belief discrimination. The, tri-
Yeah.
the tribunal heard he has filed similar cases against other organizations, including Stagecoach and NatWest.
What a fucking idiot.
When I first read that, I mean, obviously, it's nowhere as funny as the one that we read last week that I still have.
Oh yeah, no. But that's nothing's ever going to top that one.
But
But
like,
just
what a fucking idiot!
yeah, what a fucking idiot.
A phobia pride flags. You're just a homophobic and transphobic cunt.
I have phobia of pride flags. No, you don't. You're just a cunt. Say so. Fucking admit to being that. Then I don't fucking care. Be a cunt. But at least be open about being a cunt. Like, oh my fucking god. You're useless. All of these fucking people are useless.
And these are the and these are the same people that say that there's a separation between church and state.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, yeah, it's obvious.
And these are the same people that call us the snowflakes.
Oh yeah, yeah, but yeah. So yeah, they were the three articles that I briefly sped through.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That was good.
um,
I think everyone personally, it's my honest opinion that everyone involved in these stories should die.
yep.
To quote that joke from Norman. Oh, Norm Macdonald is his name. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to get down a. I was so. Other than that, how's your week been?
It's been good.
Yeah, that's good.
I've just been doing the same, apart from earlier on when I was pissing off the usual turfs.
Yeah.
I, for some reason, annoyed Buck Angel for some reason.
Oh, you've been fighting with Buck Angel?
I wouldn't really call it a fight. I just call it. I just call it him bitching.
Yeah, he does that
Yeah.
quite a lot as well.
Yeah, he did spectacularly. But hey ho. But apart from that, everything has been good. I've just been keeping busy.
Buck Angel's a fucking cunt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I take
Oh,
it from the way your voice sounds that you had a good time.
oh yeah, I've had. Oh yeah, I've had a great time. Like I've said, my voice is fucking shot to shit right now. So this is about as good as you're going to get it, probably. I've been, for those of you who didn't listen last time, or for those of you who forgot, or like didn't notice what I said or something, like I said a lot of shit in that one, but I went to a festival. This is one festival that I go to every year. Uh, I can do that later. So this is one festival that I go to every year. It's the only festival that I go to anymore. So I have to like do all of my festivaling. I never have a. I ne like it's weird because I don't. I never buy a ticket for it. And I didn't have that this year either. Um, so I wasn't. I'm never in the actual festival grounds. I just go there and I like. I'm gonna go to this festival and I'm going to party and do a bunch of drugs, which I did. So I was high from Thursday to Sunday, basically, and I got back on Sunday. But so it's been fun. It's been great. Like this is the festival that I remember last year when I met someone and fell in love during the festival. Yeah. that's this festival. So that's a year ago. I think it's like a year ago this week that we had the discussion with Paul. Ooh, there we go. I've taken a bunch of so I've taken a bunch of Polaroids um, from the festival. So that's been fun. The best part, the best and possibly the. All right, that. I took a bunch of, yeah, I took a bunch of Polaroids. I had my Polaroid camera with me. I uh, huh, that's kind of weird. I think there should be more, but I don't know how. And I didn't get drunk because I don't drink really, but I had the most intense acid trip of my entire life. Uh, and like for the people I've been following, I have a huge crush on a person right now who I am friends with. Like we are crushing on each other, but for certain reasons, we cannot be uh, together. So, of course, I went with her and like a bunch of other friends, but like she was kind of integral to it. And yeah, we went there, and so on the Thursday, it was just like, you know, cocaine, some beer, partying, doing some speed, no psychedelics that day. I ended the day by smoking one single a puff of weed, and then remembering why I do not smoke weed because I fell asleep. Like that was how I fell asleep that day. But then on the second day, it was such nice weather as well. It was like the sunniest day ever, and we decided because I had bought a bunch of like stamps, like I had bought a bunch of acid for the festival. And for those of you who don't know what acid is LSD. It is a highly hallucinogenic drug, which I highly recommend everyone try at least once because it will expand your consciousness, but do it during safe experience. Like do it when you're safe. Uh, One of us had never tried it before. I had tried it like 100 times since I first tried it. One of us stayed sober because we are responsible. And so when we talk about the notes, when we talk about LSD, like one note is a lot. So what you do is basically you take a piece of paper that has been dipped in acid, and you put it in your mouth and you keep it in your mouth for like 15, 20 minutes or so. Then you bite the paper and you swallow it and stuff. Uh, I took a half. I took one half of a note. My uh, my crush took half of a note as well. Everyone else, um, everyone else took a quarter, a quarter of a note, and it feels good, and it starts working like after an hour or so. So we decide to take a walk. I'm sorry, I'm just putting up all the pictures I took at the festival. So we decided to take a little walk, as you do.
Yeah.
And we go to like a friend's tent and stuff. Like we hang out at another camp and stuff. And it was nice. And then all of a sudden, I realize everything, every single thing. When people move, have you seen acid as it's portrayed in film? Like, when they start with the color and like kaleidoscope and stuff.
Yeah.
That's how it was. And I've never gotten that intense hallucinations before. And then I was in for 12 hours of, yeah, this is my life now. Because it lasts a long time as well. And so, and there is my crush standing in a caravan. But yeah, so, and I realized, holy fucking shitballs, I am high. And I look over at my crush, and she looks at me, and I can tell that the intense hallucinations that I'm having, she's having as well. Like, we're both fucked at this point. We are completely blistered, and we're sitting here talking to absolute strangers uh, at a camp, and I can no longer carry on a conversation. So, so we decide after sitting there for what seems like 10 minutes, but what it is apparently 3 hours. We were there for 3 hours apparently in this camp, just talking to people and just being weird and just being like acid trippy. Uh, but then we decide to go back to the caravan, and it's beautiful. Like the world is beautiful. Um, and I can see everything. Like I see this current of energy going between everything. Like I become very much so. Everything is connected. Everything is the same. We are all. We are all just matter. We are the universe experiencing itself. That is my insight. That is where I land. Uh, we're the universe. We're the universe experiencing itself, falling in love with itself, essentially. Um, we we end up back in our caravan because we had a caravan. We end up back in our caravan. We start some music. We realize we cannot go outside anymore because like our life is this caravan now. Uh, and that's pretty much where we spend. Like my friends who had tickets to the festival, the only band they went to see was Coven at 12 o'clock, like 12 at night. They went to see Coven, who were playing at the festival. I was kind of sad that I missed Coven because I don't know if you know who Coven are.
I've heard of them.
Yeah, they're sort of like the original heavy metal band, and I love them. But apparently they were shit. So I'm kind of happy that I missed them. They come back outside, and we spend the night like tripping fucking balls
Mhm.
together. It's me and it's for us. And then there's this guy there who none of us really know. We know him because he tends the bar he tends one of our favorite bars in Stockholm, but we don't really know him. And we just happened to like his tent was next to our caravan. That's how we get like, and he just stumbles into the caravan like earlier that day as we're dropping acid, and I'm like, "Do you want one? Do you want a quarter?" And he just hops on, and now we're best friends basically. He's our brother for life. He is connected to us forever now. Um, and we share this extremely intense moment, and like it's not all. I'm gonna say it's not all good. Like for me, it's all good. Like everything that I experience is good. But then again, I'm talking to a friend who is not tripping balls at that moment, and I'm talking to him, and I watch his face melt off. Like I can, his face starts to melt off, and I see it like sort of scoop into the face of my friend who's standing next to him, and they just have this sort of, like weird back and forth of energy and face. Um, I'm looking at another friend's face, and I see three of them in a kaleidoscope.
Mhm.
Basically, it's there are moments of this trip where I am not even seeing reality because I'm that fucking high. And I've taken whole notes before. I've taken whole tabs of acid before without any issue. This is the furthest I've fucking gone to ego death. It's absolutely fucking insane. And then like one of us decides I cannot go out and pee even because like we're in a caravan, you don't pee in the fucking caravan. It's that simple. You go out and you pee in a bush. We don't want to deal with that later. Um, but eventually they do it anyway. I don't have that problem. I don't have any like I have a problem explaining myself. I have a problem talking. I have a problem not sounding like I'm the most fucking trippy dude ever, dude that ever. Um, but I am not like I'm not in a bad place. One of my friends gets in a really fucking bad and dark place at one point, so we have to try to get him out of that because he decides I can't move. I don't know how to do things. I'm terrible at everything. I just like he falls down, but eventually he goes out to pee. It's one of us, like one of my friends have never done this before, doesn't know what it is, and I just have to say like, hey, like Carl, this is way more than it usually is. This is the most intense acid trip I've ever been on. And I've done a lot of acid, and like we all agree on it. Like this is some really good fucking stuff. Um, and uh, at one point, I stand up and I say, "I'm just going to go out and take a piss." And then my friend, who has never done it before, just jumps up really happy and says, "Yeah, I did that earlier, and it went really well." Because he's just so happy that he's. So we're basically, and I bought breakfast for the girl who was our trip sitter. I bought her breakfast the day after because it was like, yeah, you you took care of us and you fucking you need to get something for this because like I don't I don't know if you had as fun as we had, but apparently according to her she had loads of fun. So that's good. Um, but it was like this lasted from because we started like the acid started hitting at 4 p.m. I was not sober again until 4 a.m. This lasted for 12 hours. This was a 12-hour trip where I had no idea where I was during the trip. Like I knew where I was physically. I knew I was in my caravan. I could never tell. Like I didn't know if it was peaking. I didn't know when it had peaked. I didn't know. Like I started feeling like I was still hallucinating like a fucking madman. But I didn't know until I was out of it
Yeah.
that it was actually done. There was no way for me to tell that. Um, so yeah, that was the acid trip. And here's the thing: if you ever go on an acid trip with the girl you're in love with but can't fucking do anything about it, you're not going to be less in love with her afterwards. I am fucking crazy about that girl, and it's even worse now. So yeah, it was it was a great time. Everyone who stumbled into our caravan was like, um, "What the fuck is going on here?" Because we were just lying there giggling like fucking idiots while trying to speak. Like so, but it was very cool. It was, and then the morning after, I get up and like we go outside and like we it's morning and it's like I've fallen asleep at like 5 o'clock and now it's 8 o'clock. I haven't slept properly, but it's like, and I'm feeling kind of, I'm still in the afterglow. Like the grass is softer, the colors are brighter. Um, I'm very like in touch with my feelings. I'm very in touch with my emotions. Uh, here we uh, here we are. That's us tripping balls on acid. This is the only Polaroid photo where I'm actually in, and I am. You can't see it, but I am so fucking gone in this photo. Um, that was taken at the strangers camp by the stranger who was really nice, and his name was Oscar, and he was a delight. Uh, so yeah, that was my that was one of the strongest experiences of my life, and these people I am now closer to forever. Uh, it ended up with us just lying, like we put down the table in the caravan and we made up the bed and we were just lying there and we were that's how we fell asleep, like in each other's arms, like gay little pandas. I don't know what that means, and it was the best. Um, but I would not recommend, like, doing acid for the first time. Like that shows how much faith that guy has in me. I would not recommend doing acid for the first time at a festival. And it did affect, like, they could not go and see bands that day. Like they missed everything they had planned to see because of this. Because it was that intense. We couldn't go to the after party. We couldn't, like, we didn't. We were gone for, and we had to ask, like, our new found friend, like, do you have any friends here? Like, are there people who miss you? Do they wonder where you have gone? Like, what's going on? And they're like, ah, that's a problem for tomorrow. Um, and we said if we don't get cheaper beer when we go to that pub from now on, we're going to wreak fucking havoc.
Yep.
And there we go. That is my festival wall. And that's my festival story. And yeah, I love it. I'm so happy. This is, Sunday is the hardest day in of my year. Like, uh, because this is like I look forward to this festival all year. Um, it's my favorite. It's my favorite weekend. It's the best thing that I do. And I'm so happy and I'm so sad that it's past. And I cannot for the life of me wait for next year. I long for next year. This is the best. It's the best. And if anyone out there like want to go to a festival but is kind of nervous about it, please do. It is the best. You don't need to buy a ticket. You don't need to buy anything. Just go there and have the best time of your fucking lives. Um, I'm still kind of afterglowy on the acid, like, and I have so much left because I brought so much. Because I thought it would be normal acid, not fucking monstrous acid. So I didn't even do everything.
Yeah. I watch a YouTuber called Emily Boo. She's like an alternative goth.
Yeah,
She does like closing halls and all of that. And
yeah,
she goes to festivals. She goes to, I think it's the download festival.
yeah,
She goes to that and it's fucking manic. It's hectic.
yeah, yeah.
Like I'm just watching because I've never actually been to a festival.
No,
I might give it a go. Um, but it's like it's fucking wild.
yeah. Like it's the best thing in the world. I lost my keys. I don't fucking care. Uh, I'm like, I'm on my spare keys right now, but like, who cares? It's the best. I love it.
Yeah.
It's worth it. And on the last night, me and my crush, We sort of climbed over some barbed wire and sat on out on a field and just smoked and did cocaine. And it was like 4 o'clock in the morning, and we were leaving the next day, and it was just really somber, but it was also really nice and beautiful. And it was like I said that this year at least one thing is better than last year, and that is that this year I don't have to wonder if you're going to stay in my life. Because we're friends now, and we got to know each other at last year's festival, and like regardless of whether or not we're ever going to happen anything between us, like she's my best friend now, and that's
Mhm.
beautiful. I did not find the punk chick that I fucked with last year, unfortunately, but you know, it's okay. I still had the best time of my life. I am. I want to relive it now, right now, but I know that it'll still be there when I get back next year, and it will still be beautiful, and I will be in love with it as much as I am now. But yeah, I don't have any voice right
Yeah.
now. Uh,
How
I don't know how
how
I
many
managed to fuck it up this bad. Sorry.
how many days is it? Like the festival?
Uh, it's between Thursday and Sunday.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, like you can also go at like a pre-party on Wednesday, which some of us did, but I didn't. I couldn't do that. But yeah,
Yeah.
uh, but we got there on Saturday, on Thursday, so it was 3 nights, and it was wonderful. It was, and like that's good. Like I am still. Fuck me, do I have to remember? Like I am still getting older. Like I am getting older. Like I cannot party like I did before, but I still fucking party harder than my younger friends.
Oh yeah.
Like I went there with 20-year-olds. I am still like some of us were 20-year-olds. I'm still like the one who is up the longest. I'm still the one who sleeps the least and like does the most drugs.
Yeah. Yeah.
They went. I had all my drugs in a little box, and they like looked at the arsenal when I opened it, and it was like cocaine and amphetamines, and it was like fucking LSD and ecstasy and like all of this shit. Uh, and they were just like, Jesus Christ, you're you're insane. It's like, no, I'm just really fucking good. It's just, and it's all great stuff as well. Like I'm the provider when it comes to that stuff. But you know, not properly showering or like getting your hair done in 4 days and not really eating properly and stuff like it's been great, but it's truly been.
Yeah. Like
Um,
I I would love to do something like that, but I'm the type of person that I need to have. I mean, I can go 24 hours without food.
yeah,
After that, I would have to have something because otherwise
yeah.
I
Like
won't function.
we eat if you eat stuff. Like I ate a pizza at one point. Like they have pizza on the like festival area, which you know I couldn't enter because I didn't have a ticket, but they bought pizza and came out with it and stuff.
Yeah.
So, which was good. We made sure to eat before we dropped them. Like we planned it out really well. Um, Now I just wish, fuck, Torin, I just wish I was still there. I just,
Yeah. I don't blame
I
you.
just miss it so fucking
Yeah.
much.
Um.
Like I came home on Sunday and I cried. Uh, Yesterday I just slept. Uh, and today I've been, you know, hanging out with my ex-boyfriend and his kid,
Yeah.
which,
Um.
but I miss, it's the quiet because it's never quiet. You're never alone in that place. And like, I don't mind being alone. Um, you can be alone without being lonely, and I'm never really lonely, but it's just after having constant stimuli for 4 days and then coming back and it's like
Yeah.
it's silence.
Yeah.
It's silent and it's, and that's fine, but it's I miss it. And it was worth fucking ruining my voiceover.
Yeah. If there are ever things that are worth losing your voice for a few days, going to a festival is definitely one of them.
Yeah,
Yeah. Um.
so I can recommend it. And like, yeah, it's it was wonderful.
Yeah. It's like I would love to go to like a download festival, but it's just the pricing of it. It's like
Yeah,
it's extortionate. Like you have to buy the ticket. Uh. Then you have to obviously, but buy tents, buy the
yeah,
equipment you need. And then it's like, if you want a burger, it's like 10 quid for a burger. It's like I can't be off.
yeah, yeah. It is like it is expensive.
Yeah.
Um,
Plus you can't
and
bring
it was.
you can't take alcohol. You have to you can't take alcohol because obviously, they check you and they discard it. So
Yeah, yeah. That's why I just stay at the like camping.
yeah.
Well,
But yeah.
well, I gotta be honest. I'm like,
I think
yeah, I think that's kind of it
I think we're
for
gonna
me.
leave it there because obviously, because Max needs to give her voice a rest.
Yeah,
Um,
I need to re-listen to this to see how bad it is.
yeah. So thank you for joining. I know this was a late one, but we will be back at our normal time next week. If obviously if
Yeah,
Max is fully recovered by then, if not, we will
yeah,
just
I
push
will be.
it. Yeah, but if not, we can just like push it to next week. But yeah,
Yeah.
thanks for joining, listening. See you a lot next week.